Hello everybody. What we're going to be working on in this video is editing our square column we made last time. So some of the things you're going to notice is this top extrusion is now a lot taller, so we'll do that first. And then you can't really tell from this picture, but here I could see I am no longer cutting all the way through, but instead making a semicircle that I'm cutting out for each of these three locations. So this is what I'm going to be creating. So open up your data panel, that's these 9 dots, make sure in 1.2 part 5 and open up the square column from before. And hopefully you saved the drawing, I forgot to put that in the video. Hit File, Save As, and we're going to call the square column Edited. Where it says include drawings, we do not want the drawings in this case, and then just hit Save. And it should appear down there. Now close your data panel. Give yourself more room to work. Always more room to work. Alright, this roll bar tells you kind of what you've been working with. So like if I go back, that was my extrusion. There's my sketch. Extrusion's gone. So we talked before that this has to now be a 1/2 inch. So on this location right here, hit Edit Feature, and I'm just going to change that from 0.25 to 0.5, and there we go. A problem a lot of students have is they want to just add an extrusion on top of the extrusion, and then you end up with a long distance, and we never want to do that. If given the choice, you edit. Now in this case, I no longer have all the way through cylinders, but these semicircles that are very different. So what I'm going to do is delete this feature altogether. Now I can't see the sketch that I need to fix, so hit the drop down for sketches and turn on sketch 4. That's this one, and we're going to edit it. First thing I want us to do is hit the button to make it a construction line, then choose line. And if you're going over, you see how it snaps in and I have that blue triangle right above? Click here and go straight down until we also have the blue triangle snapped in at the bottom. Right click and press OK. Now we're going to get rid of the construction line. And I did that for a couple reasons. One of them is now it makes it easier for me to draw the real diameter. So you're going to draw the diameter for each of these. And the other is I'm about to use the revolve tool, and that'll be the axis that I flip around. So press finish sketch, hit the house. Again, if you can't see the sketch, turn on sketch 4. And now we're going to revolve, and you're going to choose the right edge for all three. That's your profiles. My axis, you're going to hit that construction line. So we could see that this is a large circle. Right now I have it looks like we're going to join, and I don't want that. What I want to do is have it cut. So that's a negative 180 degrees. You can even type it in if you want, but the operation should definitely be cut, and press OK. Now I can no longer see that sketch, which is fine, but this is what I want. So I'm going to save this, user save, that's OK. Now it's time to do the drawing. So new drawing from design, make sure you're on your title block, and we're going to do a 1:1 scale just like before. So much of this is going to be similar to the last time. I'm going to create my projected views. My isometric needs to be shaded. And center mark if you don't have a center mark already there, and we need them for each of these three circles as well. Let's do some dimensioning. Alright, first the diameter of this is still 1.25. That hasn't changed. However, that is now 0.5, and so is this. Now my entire distance is 2.75. Alright, so from the center to this edge is a 1/2 inch. Center to center, center to center. Now, when I click on the circumference of the circle, that will give me the diameter. And the center of the circle to this right edge is a 1/4 inch. And the width of this column is a 1/2 inch. Okay, now once I press OK, I get the option that I can move some of these around, which I'm going to want to do. Make it much cleaner to look at. And then finally, just like before, I'm going to go all the way to the end and I'm going to write capital TYP for typical, meaning that all of these are going to be exactly the same, which is a 1/4 inch in diameter. And this is a hemisphere, right? We could tell from the picture, so that whole thing is going to be a 1/4 inch in diameter. Last thing, we're going to leave a note. All caps. All dimensions are in inches. Let's save this. Perfect, and then you can take a screenshot, which is Windows Shift S, and you can add this to the Google Classroom. All right, all done. That was our last tutorial from this unit.